Welcome back. We're going to be going camping here in the next couple of months, and I need to make some fire starters. So first thing I'm going to start off with, if you have some of these little paper ketchup cups, you can use this is a regular ball of cotton like you know it in your medicine cabinet. You just take it and fluff it up a little bit, or you can pick at it however you want and unroll it. And when you get it loose like that, just stuff it in one of these cups. You know, it doesn't have to be tight, just put it in there. And then the other option is, I got two kinds of lint, and I don't know the difference. It's just one day we wash those clothes, next day we wash these clothes. But I'll put some lint in the cup. You don't have to make these cups full, they just need you just need a little bit. So I'm gonna make plenty of them, but just enough. I'm gonna make one of each for this demonstration. I'll pick some of that, put it in there. There's one kind of sawdust here that was kind of ground up a little bit finely, a little finer. You can see there, versus this big furry ball here that was probably cut with the grain. So I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna do some of each. And again, you don't have to have the cups full. And you can take a piece of cardboard and cut it about 14 inches long, just to give you an idea, in case somebody's watching from another country that needs metric. I don't know what a ½ inch is, but you can cut it and roll it up. That probably didn't make sense to you, but this gives you a reference, about half of a finger joint. So take that, roll it up, and put it inside the paper cup. You can actually take some sewing thread, and after you roll this up real tight, well, it doesn't have to be real tight, just enough to fit in your cup, whatever size cup that you have. So you can roll these up, and then take a piece of thread. Oops, it came unraveled. Take a piece of thread and tie it, and pour the wax over it. The cup just makes it more convenient to hold and more convenient to stack and store because it's uniform. So you get a half one of these and another one like that. You can just store them like this inside your camping bundle. And so when you're breaking down candles, and somebody asks, why would you break down perfectly good candles? We've had these candles in a drawer for years. So we're going to use them for camping. We camp more often. We never use candles. So here's another thing. You can use these wax candle wicks. And you don't even have to have a wick sticking out of these, because the waxy paper is a wick. I can put just a little bit of drop of hot wax in there. So let's get our fire going. And you want to supervise this if you're letting your kids do it. What I do is I'll just dip a little bit out. You want to make sure that, well, it's not really imperative, but what I want to do is I want to make sure that this cotton ball gets kind of waxed to the cup, or glued to the cup with the hot wax. See, I spilled a little bit of wax there. I can just soak it up a little bit with that. You don't need to fill it completely full, because believe me, with the wax and the lint and the paper, that's going to burn just fine. Turn the heat off. See, a little smoke off the wax is not a good idea. Ooh, look at that. Hot sawdust, baby. Starting to cool a little bit. Let's see if I can drop it down and get you a little bit closer. And it's still hot. Oh, yep. I thought it cured already. See, even grown-ups make mistakes. So, they get a little hot on the fingers. This is probably not a project for children, but I remember back in the 70s, late 70s, our mother, Patsy, she had us bring tuna fish cans and pieces of cardboard. So we would take a tuna fish can instead of this paper cup, take the tuna fish can, set it there, and then take the cardboard and cut it about just a little bit shorter than the height of the paper cup, roll it up and stick it in there. And I mean, we put tons and tons of wax in there, but you just don't need that much wax. It doesn't need to be a solid, a solid chunk like a candle. This will burn a long time. I'll put just enough in there to hold it all together. Sawdust may soak up a little bit more. And here's another cardboard one. And once all the cardboard turns a dark color, it means you got all the cardboard waxed up or soaked in wax. And this one is comfortable to hold. You can see right there. Oops, still dripping a little bit, but at least it's cool enough where it doesn't hurt. And that, and this one. Let's just go ahead and do one more while we got it all hot, because I'm gonna do several of these for the camp out, because we got a lot of young people that like to start the fires, all adult supervised. Let's go ahead and get as many as we can while the wax is hot. There's my bucket of hot wax. This will be an easy project to do with your kids, or if you're a prepper, which I'm not a prepper. When I say that, it means I don't know enough to be a prepper. I'd sure like to learn more about it, and I will as time goes by. If you camp or you prep, or you just want to just generally prepare for a hurricane like we have here in South Texas. Sometimes your electricity might be out for 2 weeks, and you might want to cook something on the barbecue pit, because if you don't have a generator, you're not going to cook unless you got a grill. So pretty much everybody in South Texas that I know of has a grill. That's about wrap that up for now until I melt some more wax to complete this. So we have 6 different deals. I guess really 5 or 4 if you count the 2 kinds of lint. There's 1 and 2 different kinds of sawdust. But regardless, well, you got that. So that's a 1, 2, 3. Let's say 5 different 5 different fire starters. So All right, if y'all liked it or if this helped in any way, hit the like button and subscribe if you have time. And I will see y'all soon. Thanks for watching.